E.C.H.O actually is a serum that the government created that boosts agility and speed in human beings.
This is the most intense film I've done.
It was pretty exciting and such a short film. I mean, there was so much that went into it.
Basically, the concept that was behind it was that somehow the government created these wormholes or something to other dimensions, and that things kind of started spilling out from there. And we didn't really know what to do with them. The government kind of said, well, you know what, we need to figure out a solution for this. So what they did was they went to the US military and they started doing experiments on them with this specific serum called E.C.H.O Selenium.
So where are you headed? North. Doors unlocked.
Expect something that feels as much like a feature film that you can get with the budget that we had and the time frame that we had.
I haven't seen the movie, but so far about 15 people have already come up to me and told me, you know, they recognized me and they said it was an amazing film. So, you know, I trust them. I trust the film's going to be amazing.
Even in the editing suite, when I was looking at some of the footage put together in the first round of editing, I looked at it and I just, you know, I said, what we've got, it's going to be really. It's going to be really good. When we initially heard about the Rode mic competition, I got together with my buddy Alan and I said, you know what, I think this is something that we can really do. I think this is something that we can put our all into and just make a great film out of, you know?
Yeah, I really had to kind of channel, you know, something dark, somebody who was paranoid, fear.
When Christian gave me the script, just kind of reading through it, it sounded like, you know, here's this a little bit older guy and ex-military, you know, just a nice guy, but kind of behind the eight ball and you know, between a rock and a hard place, where he wanted to be helpful to this young guy he was going to meet, and but all in all, he had a mission really to complete. Not that he wanted to complete it, but that it had to be done. They figure if you could kill yourself, just imagine what else you could do. I can't just not do what they say. I'm so sorry.
Since this film had a very futuristic, but not necessarily taking place in the future type of feel, I wanted to go with a more almost electronic feel to it, but without, you know, actually sounding electronic. And so I did a lot of electronic cadences.
Usually whenever people, you know, initially see the word echo, it's abbreviated, like it means something, and it does. And but we didn't want to put that as the actual title of the film. Echo means ethylestrenol clostobal hydroxytestosterone oxandrolone. So you can imagine our dilemma in actually calling the film that, you know, it would have been too long and we didn't really want to go that route. So what we did was we called it E.C.H.O, and it kind of just fit the entire film, you know, the idea that these people wake up in the middle of nowhere and they kind of have to kill themselves. You know, they see this echo of themselves, you know, they have to kill their clone, and also the fact that this is just a never-ending cycle for these people. We really wanted to showcase what we could do with, you know, some of the gear that Rode Mics is giving away with this competition. So luckily enough for us, we were able to either rent or borrow most of the equipment that was being given away, and we were able to use it. You know, you see a couple of shots in the film where we used a GoPro. The camera of choice that we used was a Blackmagic Cinema camera. Knowing that this was a Rode mic competition, we knew that the sound was going to need to be impeccable, and you know, we were very grateful that Rode Microphones put up this competition, this international competition that everybody around the world is able to do. You know, the opportunity that they're giving is just phenomenal, and it's just really a time for everybody to grow in their skills of filmmaking, and I think that we took that opportunity and we really tried to kind of push to the limits. You know, we really put our heart into this, and I think that what we've created is phenomenal. So expect the unexpected.